Winna winna now, na 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 now. Look at this. There's a new Splatfest. If you were wondering, yes, I am a Splatoon 3 fan. Or just a Splatoon fan. Listen up, it's going down. Reaping the Splatlands, we are deep cut. Come on, guys. Guys, please. Just let me get in there. I know the Splatfest isn't until tonight. Try I can check how long it is until.
Oh, need that.
That's Markiplier.
Not bad at all.
It's the latest Markiplier video.
Oh, to be strong and capable.
So it's like 7 hours from now. I used to be like pretty into Splatoon lore and whatnot. And I still kind of am. I peer into it every now and again. Then I kind of realized when you dig deep enough into Splatoon lore, you kind of find out that it's mostly just the developers making stuff up as they go along. Like, so much of the lore of the games is just explanations for why Splatoon is a video game and why it has video game logic. And it's like, that can be cool, but they don't use it to do anything. Like, there's no... When you look for lore in, like, Deltarune, which is was my first exposure to lore. When you look for... Oh, right, you have to aim with gyro. Normally I play with the Joy-Cons attached. I think I'm gonna have to get the attachment. But yeah, normally with video games like that have lore, such as Deltarune, when you investigate the lore in Deltarune, usually you find something that relates to like the characters and the characters' motivations for why they do the things that they do. Or something along those lines, you know, thematic reasons for why the lore is the way it is. Which is why I think Rudy Knight in Deltarune is stupid. Because it just ignores all the setup for December as a character. And also Rudy as a character. Because it's like, okay, you know, what does Rudy being the knight in Deltarune add to the story? Other than, you know, taking away, like, Rudy, like, just completely dismantling his character. It's like, what do you have left after that? But anyways, the thing is, like, when you look into Splatoon lore, it's mostly just kind of like frivolous world building. Like, world building, I like it, but I want it to mean something to the rest of the story. And most of the time, Splatoon lore doesn't mean anything to the rest of the story. All about speed, all about power, all about tactics. I'm gonna go with the tactics. I think tactics, that's... Because, you know, you can be fast, but if you're not... If you don't know what you're doing, then it's like, what the hell? I'm gonna get the Joy-Con thingy. There it is. Okay, there we go. Gonna need a second to remember the controls. So I have not opened this game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Roll for good luck. My luck is the same as ever. Regular battle. I do have a confession, though. I hate all the other game modes in Splatoon, besides Turf War. Is that a weird thing to say? Especially Clam Blitz. Like, Clam Blitz is my nightmare. That's like... Clam Blitz is just... like what I am afraid of in video games, because it's like, okay, you know, you have to give up territory in order to move forward, but it's like, if you go for the enemy's zone, then it's like you're just, oh, hi. Then it's like, but then you're giving the enemy a chance to get into your zone. Oh. Nice. Alright, I have Splash Wall. I forgot Splash Wall is useful. Never mind, Splash Wall fucking sucks. Just covering some ground. Oh, damn. Distraction. Ooh, that's, Down, now, 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 now. Oh my god. They're all... It's like all shooters, or, snipers. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Yeah, you guys got this. I got the splash wall. Oh right, you can see the enemy's health now. I remember seeing an update about that. Oh, that's not good. You don't see me. Sorry, pal. Oh! That is such an interesting change. I have a feeling that's going to be a Splatoon 4 thing. Usually with Nintendo games that have long development cycles, what they do is whenever there's a new game coming out and it's taking a while, and people still play the old game, kind of, they put the, like, something that they're adding in the next game into the current game, even though it's been like 3 years or whatever since the game came out. Or in Mario Kart 8's case is 10 years. You know, you get the idea. You know, it's a lot easier to hit your shots if you just stand still. But then standing still doesn't really help you with snipers. Chargers, they're called chargers. I had to remember that. I still have the Angel Bread, I think it's called, splash tag from the Australian Splatfest, or not, Australian tournaments. Alright. Now. Okay. Just get back. Ow. It's always the brush. Okay, we need to get back on the field. No time to paint the base. I say as I go and paint the base. But you know how it is. You gotta cover your ground. And also, I don't remember how to fight. Please. No, let's not all huddle together, please. The wall. My least favorite, My Chemical Romance album, whatever that band that did that song was. No, please. Oh, that's nice. Interesting strategy. God Oh, you guys. I have a feeling we're not winning this one. And wait. You know, I think I'm in my medic TF2 phase right now, where it's like whenever I like, you know, every couple of years, I like to pick up Team Fortress 2 again, just to play a couple rounds. And usually what I do when I first go in is I pick medic, because I know that I'm not going to. I'm not going to be much use to my team playing something like Sniper or Spy, which kind of takes a little bit longer to get used to. In Splash Wall, it's kind of like that. Splash Wall, it's like you can help out your team without having to fight. And of course, I think the good thing about Splatoon is that even if someone is inexperienced, they can still contribute by painting instead of actively fighting. Oh, great, we're doing this again. Alright. Good job, you two. I forgot. Please. Please. Make sure the area is secured before you super jump to me. I could have sworn I thought someone was behind me. Okay. No. And something I like about the Splash Wall is you can kind of like play Ring Around the Rosie with your enemies. Woo! Double Splash Wall. Okay, Splash Wall down. There we go. We got one. Okay, maybe we should respect our enemy's sight lines. Ow. What? Please. No, thank you. Yeah, distracted. Distracted. Gotcha. There's hair in my controller. Problem that I've had with these new controllers is the rubber grips on the Joy-Cons. They what they do is I put them to my head and then my hair gets caught in them. Which was not a problem with the previous Joy-Cons. I'll tell you that much. I think I'm thinking of the, what's it called? Stamp. It's not just the stamp, that's like the competitive name. The one that slashes, vertically, or horizontally. I don't know which one, the opposite of the slash that this current slash is. Ow. I've been getting the brush this last couple of times. I think I appreciate that, because now I don't have to fight against them. What's this nonsense? Gotta look out for that Swiffer. Oh, that's nice. You know, the health bars actually make it easier to see the enemies now. Tunnel vision. No, thank you. I'm not washed. I'm not washed. Ah! No, please. Ow. Yeah, I didn't have a plan at all. Ooh, hello. Ow. My ring around the rosy. What? Hi, how are you? Okay, that's, you know, good on you. Please? Uh-oh. Drink? Fair enough. I forgot that the tentacooler, it increases the amount of time, or the amount of speed. It decreases the amount of time it takes to respawn. Not that I had enough time to respawn anyway, but you know. I watched the movie Airplane the other day. You know, the one from the 80s comedy movie, you know, that one. The movie that you have seen the references to, but have never actually watched yourself, that movie. And, you know, besides the obvious, you know, cultural insensitivities that you kind of see in those older comedies, I thought that, like, I was a little disappointed watching it, because, like, I've seen every joke in that movie done by Family Guy. Like maybe 10 times over, you know? So it's like, I understand that it must have been revolutionary for the time, but it's also like I'm looking at it, and I'm just thinking, yeah, that's where Seth MacFarlane got all of his cutaway gags from. Or like I've seen those skits done by Keenan Peele, but like funnier, if that makes any sense. You know, they probably have watched that movie as well. Because it's like, you know, if you ever watched a cartoon from the time that you were a kid, everyone who grew up with that movie is the person who is probably writing the cartoons you are watching. And I can imagine, like, for the 80s, like, I don't think I've seen anything quite like it before. But it's also just like, I've seen things like it before, not from the 80s, you know? Oops. Wow. I just saw the enemy team. We're not winning this one. Maybe if we can sneak behind them. Okay, well, you know, you can't blame me for trying. We got the super chuds. It's like we're fighting all the rushdown weapons. I don't think this is our time to shine. Oh. The nefarious auto bomb. Sometimes throwing a bunch of bullshit on the screen works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes having a million splash-o-matics will just win you the round. But not all the time. Not all the time. killed. What's even on the other decapitator? I think I just picked this one because it's like, it's got, whatever the special is. Inkjet, yes. All my Splatoon knowledge, it has to come back to me. I've been delta rotted for too long. Stop going where I'm going. I've got one of those too, you know. I think they're behind us. They are, in fact, behind us. Okay, we got them. Well. Okay. Sin equals hell. A little on the nose there. Got any more specifics? Well. Well. The comeback has fallen. All right. 1 million ink mines. Well now. I have a feeling, I had a strange feeling. We've gotten this map the last couple of times. Undertow. I think it's time we get the other map. I think I'd appreciate that. What even is the other map in rotation? Haven't been chopping people down that much. I feel like that's kind of like why you pick the decapitator. But it's also like if you get up in people's faces, then that just leaves them opportunity to kill you. Maybe if it's like a charger, but it also kind of depends on the charger. Oh, now the ink brush is on the other side. Someone's coming. Well, okay. Okay, I see how it is. I know your tricks. Not worth it. Not worth it. Fall back. Okay, here's the plan. There is no plan. My plan was get Inkjet and then kill everyone because they were on top of our thing. Okay, okay. Sometimes it works. Stop it. Distraction. Yeah, try getting past my impenetrable wall. That's what I thought. Ow. I think it's better to just damage someone with a decavitator. Because if you damage them, then they're probably freaking out. So it's like if you have them freaking out, then they're probably not going to aim as good. Unless they're like super, they've like trained their abilities. In such case, you know. Well, you're in Turf War. We're playing Turf War. Is that really the case? Is such a case really possible? I'm zorking it. I'm styling on it. Ding! I'm pretty excited for Splatoon Raiders. The first new Splatoon game in 3 years. This will be the first time that I have been a Splatoon fan, awaiting the launch of a Splatoon game. Because I got into the series with Splatoon 3. Sorry. Whoa! Hey there, buddy. Was that trade helpful? I don't know. Did I feel good doing it? Yeah. Let's see. Being useful to the team or stroking my own ego? Ooh. Fall back. There you go. Hey there, buddy. Silly, silly. You don't have a bamboozler. What was that? Oh. I understand. I did not respect your game. Curious. Please, I can get this. The inkjet was useful. Ow. Reef slider. My favorite weapon. Throw yourself at the enemy, and then wait for the enemy to see you. And then it goes off and you die. Haven't gotten a fist bump yet. Such a sad day. I was planning on doing a stream where I would go over the Splatoon Raiders, like all the information we have so far about the game. And like, I don't know, do a big like analysis stream of the footage. But it was kind of like, I kind of want to wait until the game's out. I think the fun part is like, you know, seeing the stuff in the game yourself, because it's just like watching commercials and playthroughs or whatnot. I'm not well equipped to analyze the gameplay of Splatoon. However, I am uniquely equipped to analyze the lore of the game. But of course, you know, most of the trailers and whatnot and the treehouse, they just want you to, like, it's just about gameplay. And I also find watching the Nintendo treehouse to be the equivalent of, like, unethical torture methods. Like, that's how, like, they have to keep my eyes open and, like, put eye drops in my eyes in order for me to watch that. It's Undertow again? I have to play Undertow one more time. I always forget about that sponge. I think they added that. Maybe it was always there? I don't remember. I don't really care either. Oh, of course it's the umbrella that goes down. Oops. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Run away. Ideally, you'll want to use your ink to get away, and not use it on your special. However, you have to think about the coolness of it. Oh, I understand. What are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, hard focus me, please. I forgot how to use my special. Alright, thanks guys. Where is that? Ow. This one might be kind of close. Oh no. Wow. Positively wacky. Wow. Wow now. 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 No 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 no. No no. No 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 no. I forgot about Squid Surge. I forgot about a lot of stuff in this game because I haven't played it. I also think that Squid Surge is just... it's not a very... how you say... applicable ability? Because, like... what? Like, there are some points in the story mode where you have to use it. Because there are impassable gaps without it, but I don't think there's any stage that does that. And it's like, why not? Uh-oh. Fall down. Fall back. Whoa. Hey there, buddy. I didn't know you could do that. ignored my splash wall. Oh, that's... That's nice. Splash wall. Damn. Couldn't save them. You know, you should just rush into the enemy team. Just go there blindly with your special. Make sure it's fully charged and you don't use it. Okay. Another thing I said about respecting sniper's sightline. Yeah. You know what they say, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, get over to here. Get over to this side. Forget about the charger. It's a very important step. Forget about the charger. I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. Killed. Just please, next time, please, no undertow. I can't take it anymore. Three. I don't even know what ability chunks I have equipped. I don't really care about ability chunks, if I'm being honest. Like, I know they're important, but, like, I can never feel the difference. Oh, wow. Friend is online. I remember when this lobby used to be pumping. There would be, like, name tags everywhere. People would crowd around here, they'd sit over there. Now it's, like, empty. Because, like, Splatoon 3 was one of the first times I tried, oh, and I'm alone, being in, like, an internet community. Oh, right. Forgot that happens. No more undertow, though. And I was like, I did that. And, like, I went through all the paces. I got popular, people knew me, people got way too close to me. And people I loved, I laughed, I lived. And then I just kind of saw everyone start to hate each other. And I was like, and then it was depressing. And especially, to be on Splatoon Twitter during the Shiver vs. Fry vs. Big Man Splatfest, the big anniversary Splatfest. Oh, truly something that I do not wish on any living soul. Because it was like, it was kind of like watching a car crash in slow motion. It was like you knew Shiver was going to win. you knew she was going to win. And like Fry, like, because you know you want to root for the underdog. Because Fry hadn't won a Splatfest for like 10 Splatfests in a row or something. It felt like that. So you know you want the underdog Fry to win. And then it's like, but it's like if the underdog is being kicked and like stabbed and like thrown down the gutter. It's like they're not, they're not winning. And then the aftermath. Ooh. That is, truly some of the worst of humanity came out in that time. I guess, is that what sports is like? Is that what like sports fans are like? Like permanently, is that why everyone, like everything was destroyed when the Knicks won? Because like people, you know, they had been on a losing streak for however many years. And then they just like, that's their first time they've ever won anything. And so they had to destroy the entirety of New York. How did you do that? Miku, tell me. They're even Miku colored. Oh, drink. Please use more killer whale. Wow, that's I don't think this is the weapon for this map. It appears Killer Whale's the special for this map, so... I think I'm gonna change my weapons. Because also I think the fun part about Splatoon is how many weapons there are. So like, I'm gonna... almost just fell off the map. Fall back. Oh, I see. Well, you know, maybe the tides will have turned for us. Oh. No, 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 no. Okay, new splash wall. Oh. Killed. No, I don't particularly feel good about that victory. Because we very clearly were not supposed to win. Someone on the enemy team, their internet shited out. Empty victory. As they say. Okay, change weapon to something with killer whale. Okay. Main, sub, special. Here we go. Killer whale. What has killer whale that I like? I don't like any of these. I'll pick the gal. Alright, okay. What's my sub? Splash wall, okay. So, kind of the same thing I was doing before. Wow. find it interesting how it tells you to press in the right stick in order to use your special. I don't think I've ever actively done that. Hey! Get away from me. Oh! I see people, and I get scared. It's a crippling anxiety disorder. It's called being anemic. You know, I never thought about that before. If there's a killer whale coming at you, or if there's a reef slider coming at you, just like go into them, but not on their line. You know? Because they'll probably make it go sooner. Yeah, you got this. Ow. I have noticed that our base is not painted as well, but also it's more important to paint the enemy's paint than to paint empty paint. Okay, man. That's cool. Is this it? Yes. What are these sparkles that I get? Why am I getting sparkles? I forgot what update that was. The sparkles update. Is it for like you do more damage the more damage you do, that kind of thing? I don't know. Like, is it just show off your kill streak, give you more dopamine, or does it actually do something? Because it happens when I kill people. Am I like taking their special? I don't think that's what I'm doing. What's that person's name? First God. Curious. I don't know where to place that name in the, like, alignment scale. of online internet usernames. Is that more like Call of Duty or more... Like, that's definitely not a Splatoon kind of name. That's for certain. Stop. Stop attacking me with your offensive specials. Ah, they didn't fall back. This will work. Now it's time to get out of here. Well, I got them to waste their special. That counts for anything. Although they appear to be in our base as well. So I do not believe it counts for anything. Yeah. Might as well. Thanks. Thank you, and have fun. I think Killer Whale is something that's like, it's good when you're winning, but not so much when you're eating shit. Eating poopy. Da 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 da. I got killed. How do competitive players even articulate what's happening? Because I've thought about this. Because, like, how do you calculate, like, the spread of a weapon and whatnot? How do you know the rules of what's better and what's not? Because I've tried, because on Inkopedia, I was an editor on Inkopedia for a while. You know, every now and again I go in there and I change things. But it was like the thing that's always, it's pretty much always blank. And like that always needs help with editing is the competitive pages for weapons. Thank you. Oh. Maybe it's too early to be doing this. Oops. I forget the startup time. It's like you can't just use it whenever you have to use it. Before the enemy attacks you, not during. Hi. Okay, now go away. You can see why brushes are good on this stage. Uh-oh. You just want one thing. Okay, get out of here. No. How did they see me? Only way. Killed. You know, the other person had something going there, sneaking into their backlines. Maybe in a different timeline, maybe in a different world. Maybe if I didn't die horribly. But you can't always think about what ifs. And yet again, no one rematches. I think after this match, I'm going to take a break. I forgot that cosmetic was in the game. The fish face, whatever it's called. It's called something like lionfish face. Lionfish fun face. Yeah, back yourself in the corner. Thank you. Don't worry, I've got this. No. Absolutely ambushed. Hi. Now that was a good combo there. Splat bomb and whatever it's called, hydro bomb or something. How do you have more range than me? Except you don't. Stop. That's a little sad. Ow. If only we had some sort of special that acted as like a get off me tool. And if only that person would use it. Maybe something like a killer whale of sorts. No. Please. 3, 2, 1. I was a fool and acted too soon. Yet we still won. Popular target. Oh, well. Number 1 splat assist. Just doing my job. Okay, stop. I think I'm gonna return with Salmon Run. But anyways, I'll be back in a second. Let's get the classics on here. Aquasonic. You would like to know by now. For lunch, I just eat sandwiches. Now I kind of feel bad for Splatoon script decipherers, because they're very real. Splatoon has many of scripts that mimic real world languages. Usually they're all assigned to letters of the alphabet. You know, the English alphabet. And it's like, it takes so long to decipher them, because you basically have to look for patterns in the words. It's like some letters look like the real world equivalent of the letter. Some of them just don't. And some of the letters are used for multiple letters. So like there's not even, 1 in 26 or whatever. There's like 15 letters. Because they're used for because the same symbol is used for multiple letters. And then it's like, they decipher it, and then they translate the scripts from the textures in the game. Like 99% of it is just key smash. But, every now and again, you get a Fuck You Tuesday, where you decipher Jalfonso's shirt from Splatoon 2 on Tuesday, and his shirt that is labeled as provocative it has fuck you written on it in like square script. And it's like, that's the gold mine. That's the gold mine right there. And then occasionally you get stuff for like lore, like with the H2O album art. Deciphering the texts at the bottom. I believe that's how we learned the species of the choral thing. Or no, that's how we learned what instruments they play. Because it was like guitar, piano. Or was it vocals, guitar? I don't remember. Something like that. Although we would get official confirmation of this later when the art book came out. For side order. go on the sandwich. Bagel sandwiches. They might taste better, but they're harder to chew. Or will they take longer too? And post about the stream. I have to do that. Maybe it's okay not to post about the stream every now and then. I will once again be eating yogurt alongside my sandwich. And you know, you might say to yourself, well, yogurt, that's not really like a vegetable or anything. That's true. I don't usually like eat like fruit and vegetable with my lunch and whatnot. I usually just like have carrots as snacks. Or like cucumbers as snacks. Because if I don't do that, then I just go, M&M cookies as snacks. That's like, I need to not do that. But I like carrots. Cucumbers are good too. Just don't get the pre-cut cucumbers. Those are always a gamble. Especially this time of year. Ugh. Better just to cut cucumbers yourself. Okay. Back to the splats. Wait, I turned the wrong thing off. There I am. Okay. Look at these textures. So clean. Okay. Let's hope that the rotation isn't ass. Moment of truth. Okay. Favorite map of mine. Not crazy about Slosher, but I need to remember it can be a whole lot worse. I could get bamboo again. Or I could get Hydra. Need to remember. It can be way, 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 way worse. It could also be on Sakai Station. Hi everyone. What am I getting? Zap. Yes. Oh! I was not paying attention. You got that. Oops. Maybe we could throw a little closer to the basket. Oops. Don't die on tornado. That would be embarrassing. We don't need more eggs, I promise. I'm gonna spend this time inking up more of the stage. We got a lucky break for this being the first stage that we get. A tornado first round? It means you get to paint all the rest of the stage. Okay, there we go. Should be good enough. Alright, we have palms. Oh, it's Mothership. Oops. Sploosh maybe isn't the best weapon for this. Wait for the snatchers to bring back the eggs. And then don't get them anyway. please. Alright, we're going to the front lines now. I guess my painting was not all that useful. I could have gotten that guy. Damn. Someone needs to be over on this side, maybe? The dreaded flyfish. Not dealing with that. I gotcha, buddy. Okay, we should be fine. Now you just wait for the snatches to bring the eggs back. Oh wait, you don't have time to wait. Yay. Now we have an emergency, so let's continue painting. Let's close one. Hey buddy. I always hated how rubbery his mouth looks. Because it's like... it's like supposed to be, you know, evil and fleshy. Yeah, waste eggs. Don't worry, guys, I'll bring him over here. Ah! The dreaded flyfish. There we go. Killed. The thing about Splatoon is, like, so the multiplayer, like Turf War and whatnot, it gets worse the more you play, because everyone else gets better and so it's harder to win. But for Salmon Run, it gets better as you play. Because you're all on the same team, you know? So it's like you're all cool, you know? The more people are playing, the more better they are at the game. Which is also why I sort of liked Salmon Run sometimes a bit more than Turf War. Because like with Turf War, the thing is like whenever there's a Turf War event, like you're fighting against each other. And it's like it's not, you know, you're not working as a team, you're working against the enemy, which is the other players. Which is why there's always the post-Splatfest mortem of like the enemy team, or the team that lost, you know, going, they're all sad now. Because now more people are losing than winning. Because it used to be just, you know, 50-50. And now it's like, no. It's more than that. Because there are 3 Splatfest teams now. Which is like, nightmare. Ah, please. No! Hi, I'm washed. I'm washed. Where is it? There it is. Sounds like they're saying, Goldie. I know that's just... You know, I'm placing that there in my mind, because it's like there's a Goldie, so my mind's looking out for patterns of words that sound like Goldie. Remember when the Goldie used to have a frying pan? Me neither, I didn't play Splatoon 2. I always feel so silly painting the base and whatnot. Because then they do low tide and that's like, well... You just had to be a big shot, didn't you? Oh, we left the other side unprotected. And now the Snatchers are coming to take the eggs. We just need to get one out. Just one. Stop. Okay. Maybe this is a lesson on why we don't chase the big shot. Because there's so many eggs. You know, the Snatchers, they just, there's no one's there to put the eggs up. You just take the eggs to the basket. Don't, the big shot, don't kill at the shore, because you can't get the eggs to the basket. You're gonna get overrun with enemies, okay? Send me a big shot. Speaking of big shots, did you see the wacky news about Deltarune? They patched the game with new dialogue. If you've collected the egg from the Eggman, and also found friend, which I know sounds insanel if you do not play Deltarune, but they patched in dialogue that when you do those things and then you talk to Mew Mew, like Mew Mew's body tells you, like, hey, you know, cats, they can bite you, and they like eggs, and they need protein and whatnot. And it's like, what? What do you mean by that? Why is the body saying this? That kind of stuff. It's like, what's happening? I don't like where I am. But the point is that this is like one of the few lore things that we have from Chapter 5. Because Chapter 5, notoriously, is criticized for being light on the overall story of Deltarune. It was a very self-contained chapter, and thus, you know, we're kind of back to the old status quo from pre-Chapter 5. Of like, okay, we know that these things mean something, but we don't know what they mean. Okay. So I think that's interesting. It's kind of weird thinking that, because this was definitely, I don't know why this dialogue was put in, but it was definitely in response to some criticism. Was that criticism, you know, people thinking that Friend had lost all relevance to the story? Was that criticism how people, like, were talking about how they didn't like the chapter because of how light the story was? What was the... Guys, please. What year is it? Why are we shore running? What is your plan? There we go. Oh my god. I always hate when they get on the ledge, because the radius of, like, their hitbox and, like, how much you need to ink before they die gets all messed up. And so it's like always, you know, do you go for it, do you not go for it? But yeah, I guess it's just weird thinking that Toby Fox actually listens to the things that the fandom says, which is kind of scary. Because, I mean, I guess we already knew that because of, like, the mics and whatnot. I think the mics were also, like, the worst part of this chapter. Well, just like Castletown in general was the worst part of this chapter. Because Castletown is kind of like Ouroboros itself into a parody of sorts. Like making fun of in-jokes in the fandom and whatnot. It's just like very... I don't like it. I like thinking of art separate from the fandom. Because, like, that's how you should think about it. But now it's like, no. It's not separate because you need it to be there in order to understand why the game is like this. So that's not a fun thing to think about. Please. There we go. Crisis averted. We won! However, I will be ditching this team in favor of a better team. Of course, when you do that, that means you're the problem, but I've accepted that fact. Leave. Leave! Let's take a gander at our splendor. Wow. It's funny because I don't really play this game anymore. So it's like getting the silver coins and whatnot. It's not really helpful for me. That's one thing that kind of deflated Splatoon 3 for me, was the fact that you literally cannot get all the badges or all the Grisco items. Like, the game wants you to be like, no, just get the things that, like, you want. Because if you get the things that you want, then, like, it's more special to you. But it's like, no, I want all of it. Give me all of it. Give me the chance to get all of it. Because, like, even the, like, the badge for getting max level. Like, getting max level in Splatoon 3 takes, like, 100,000 hours or whatever. So it's like, why? 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 Like, I get it, you know, you want to reward people and whatnot for their hard work, but it's also like, please. Please, I'm a completionist. I like to complete the games to 100. I want to do the thing. I want to do the thing. Please let me do the thing. But then it's like, no, you can only get some of the things some of the times. You can't get all of the things all of the times. And it makes me sad. Remember to paint this little area around here, because it's like, oh, it's thrillers. Well, this is wave 1. Oops. Wait, that's not after me. Alright, we're already losing. Oh, okay. Please, please look at where the gorillas are going. No. Yay. Well, that wasn't so bad. High tide immediately into low tide. It's tornado. Oops. I never understand why they give you a second tornado. Wow. Or a second egg basket full of eggs. Or a second cluster of eggs. Because it's like, you really only have time to get the one. What's the point of getting all these? Except for like the extra work challenges. Where it's like, I think extra work is the only time I've seen people seriously, you know, strategize about getting the second egg containers. Uh-oh. You idiot. You ruined it. You idiot! Okay, now it's normal. Alright. And I helped. Okay. No eggs in the basket so far. That's pretty good, pretty good. I say as I do not collect eggs. I can't reach that. Still haven't used the crab tank yet. Okay, that thing's after me. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. I do not believe I will be doing Persona today. I which I know I have done for the last couple of streams. It's like play game for like an hour, and then it's time for Personal 3. But I want to... The next time I go into the game, it's going to be a Tartarus run. I kind of want to, like, one of the things I don't understand about Persona. I get the social links. No, I get the getting your academics and your courage and your charisma, all that stuff up. I do not understand the battle system of that game whatsoever. I'm used to the Deltarune RPG, where it's like the most optimal play is usually the most obvious. And it's like you really only defend in order to gain TP and whatnot. Like that kind of stuff. Or like, it's easy to learn the cycles of a boss. That kind of stuff. Whereas Persona, it's like even playing on normal is like excruciatingly painful at times. Especially with the bosses. Well, I guess that's kind of the point of a boss. Please stop this. I don't like this weapon. Get. Please. There we go. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. Throw your bombs into the ocean. Thank you. No, don't come up here with me. That's nice. Kill. Okay. Nothing to be worried about. We just have lost most of our specials. And we're on high tide. No, nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be concerned about. Okay, what's on our... Okay, we're good over there. Still good? Yep. Okay, now we got 2 pillars coming up. Then we can't handle. Oh, hi. Okay, now we got some of these guys. Nothing we can't handle. Now our base is overrun. Nothing we can't handle. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. Thank you, Mr. Grizz. The deceased voice of Mr. Grizz speaking to us from the beyond. Okay. I'm gonna do normal turf war now. Leave. Get me out of here. Well, I'm pretty close to a Kohozuna. This was messed up, by the way. Locking gear behind scales. Completely screwed in the head. Something wrong with you? Something wrong with these developers? Beep. Oh, right. What do you have to say? I'm skipping. Weird. Okay, what else? What else? What other weapons do I have? What other weapons exist? You could try the heavy at it. I remember hating this weapon, but you know. It's a first for everything. Flam Blitz tower control. No thank you. If I never have to play another round of Flam Blitz in my life, I'll be satisfied. Raiders will automatically be the best Splatoon game, because it will not have Flam Blitz. Flam Blitz immediately lowers Splatoon game's rating by like 3. 3 what? Out of what percent? I don't know, but 3. The Yuri plane. Alright. I will be mounting myself firmly on this position. If only I had like a sprinkler or something. Not sure what that did. Playing keep away, essentially. I'm deterring the enemy team from coming over here. Is this a cheap strategy? Maybe. Alright, yeah. Come on. Come over here. Coward. I don't even know what I'm hitting. Or if I'm hitting. You, purple. We appear to be in danger at the moment. So maybe this strategy was not the most thought out. Well, if I had a heavy edit, add sprinkler, well, I think I kind of won the thing there. I think if I have a sprinkler, then my strategy could be pretty golden. Let's see. Heavy splatling. And ballpoint. No, I was on the wrong thing. I guess this is fine. I am ultimate defense. It's like how the heavy weapons guy is a defense class. Even though it's like, why is he defense? Is he just supposed to be sentry? It's like you don't, in the trailers you don't show him being like a sentry. By the way, he's a really great sentry. Doesn't have as much health as one at least. Alright. I'll leave the gold guys to do the painting. It does not appear as though Who? Why are you here? Go away. Ow. Get off of my platform. I'm going to get splatted by this makeshift sprinkler. That person has it out for me. They want my head on a platter. Ow. My auto bomb. Impressive. I did not see it. My instinct was to revive them, like salmon run style. Ow. Booyah bomb for a booyah bomb. They could not match our swag. Overall splatter. Wow. I'm honored. And the fist bump, yes! Well, it took like 2.5 hours. But, you know. I'm not sure if heavy edit. Because I'm kind of in the back anyway. Maybe I should just go with crab. Oh, I do kind of like the, whatever this thing is. Wave breaker? No. Yes? Is that what this one's called? I think that's what it's called. Oh, I see. I remember you could do some, like, you can make yourself look really weird if you just held this thing and, like, looked up. Like, it would look as if your spine is, like, contorting. Oh, I see. Changing to crab tank. I respect it, I respect it. You don't see many crab tanks around nowadays. Except you do. Dumb bass. I see what you did there. Oh, now I have to deal with the 2 gold arrow sprays. Wait for it to run out. Okay, everyone. Think we might need to get our game together a little. The eternal struggle of the Booyah Bomb. There we go. Wow. Did we make the comeback? Did the underdog win? Yeah. You know what they say, golden arrow sprays don't pay. Keep going. Proceed. I do like how long a full charge lasts, though I do need to remember that you do not always need to be fully charged in order to deal damage. But I like being at full charge. And it also means, like, you don't have to be as precise when hitting, because you'll just have more shots and more of a chance to hit. Alright, you know the drill. Gold arrow sprays again. But this time they don't have me. Hey. Hey. It's rude. I see the stretch. They're going for the old bum rush the base. Classic arrow spray. Well, good thing. We're not gonna let that happen. Yeesh. You can't hit me from here, can you? There we go. Oops. At this point, I'm not even concerned if the wave breaker hits anything. As long as, you know, it refills my gauge. Why'd you put it there? Retreat. Wow. Impressive. Too bad it didn't get you any closer to winning. Done and dusted. As a certain persona would say. Persona. Wow, 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 wow. And I win. Done and dustical. You know, if you have a good team spread, and having a... what are these called? Splatlings? Having one of these things. Having this thing, the heavy weapons. I'm heavy weapons guy? Yeah, that thing. These things are pretty hard to beat, because you can just kind of fire wherever, and it's like, yeah. Especially if you have a weapon like this, where you can just throw it, get all of your ink back. Sometimes it doesn't even matter where you throw it. Pretty good. Pretty good. No. That E-liter can definitely outrange me. There you go. That's the annoying spot. You can't reach me yet. Uh-oh. Reload, like the persona. Okay, it's not optimal to use just yet. It didn't have the effect I wanted it to have. Damn. Why'd you do that and when your special is a cooler? You're supposed to be helping your team. You can't reach me. Yeah, throw that over here. Thanks for the extra. Oh no. I have a feeling we ain't, I don't think we got this in the bag. Hey, how's it going? Don't think we really have much of a choice here. No. Yeah. Oh well. The important thing is to not give up. Even if you get crushed. Well, we didn't get like crushed. Maybe if I had a crab tank. Unlocked. I'm falling. Insane damage spread. Well, sometimes just poking them is enough. It's gonna be real weird if me and player here are on the same team. It's like we're both the back line. You know, I don't mind a little competition if we're on different teams. Yeah, we're still on different teams against Poop Man. Slowest rollout ever. Gotta be careful. This is not the most advantageous position. Oops. Fall back. I misunderstood my range. I did not respect the sniper sight line. And for that, I faltered. Uh-oh. I died too, but that doesn't matter. Uh-oh, the sniper's not dead. Get me out! Well. We're not looking too hot. And it's the end of the song. Well, at least we got wiped out. That's all you can ask for in this world. Ah! Wasn't that far off. Keep going. Gotta work on my lines. I also don't think I got any of the new weapons. I think that's how long it's been since I played Splatoon. I don't even have the Sheldon's picks. I also believe we only got those because of how long the development for Splatoon 4 is taking. And it's probably going to be longer because, you know, we're getting a Splatoon Raiders game. So it's like, has the development team split? Were they already split? Was that rumor about splitting the Animal Crossing team and the Splatoon team true? What's the sitch? GooTuber. Oh. Well, I outranged the GooTuber, I believe. I could be completely wrong about that. Me and my annoying sprinkler spot. You know, sometimes you just gotta learn when to not. What you gonna do? Huh. I'm fine with you retreating. That means you're not here. I would prefer it if you were, you know, gonzo. Out of my hair, c'est la vie, whatever. Oh, that's not good. Might be time for some falling back. Woo. If you're a coward... Oh, I see. Maybe I shouldn't have stood in a straight line. That's bad optics. Down, 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 down. Yay! Yay! #1 super jump spot. Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I think my weapon sort of matches the outfit now. Oh, not really. It's kind of... It's got a little bit of a plasticky look still. Maybe if it was more like hardcore, you know? Because like it's only my hair that has the blue color, none of my outfit. But then it's like you look at the weapon, it's like hot pink, hot blue, cyan, aqua, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy how Toby Fox decided to call the cyan flower aqua. I think that messed me up more than the whole Omega Flowey versus Photoshop Flowey thing. So I'm pretty sure I always said... Oh. Pretty sure I always said Omega Flowey. Because I don't know, it just kind of sounds better. Omega Flowery! With your powers combined. Because it's like, I believe if you look at the flower in the game, then it tells you that the flower's color is cyan. Like, I believe that's in the... Like, I believe I saw that on the wiki. Like, that's an actual thing. Fuck. Tickle Bomb. No. Okay, no one on our team can paint. Great. And we have an E-liter? No. What are you doing? Get back. Fall out. Oh no. Ah, it almost worked. I had a better line. No. Get behind me. Woo. Stop. Deterring you. You know, I may not be getting kills, but people are terrified of a heavy edit. Alright, alright. No one in the back lines, I think. Good, good. Alright, we might have this. Uh-oh. Oh, someone was in our back lines. I should have guessed. Yay. Wonder how they got there. Oh, I see how they got there. They just climbed up and then dropped down. Understood. Wow. I should use my super sea snails to bump up my gear so I get that extra item slot. Though I probably still have super seashells. Against Ticklebum again. Heh, they don't call him Bum for nothing. Yuck, yuck. Oh. You can't catch me. Fall down. I don't know if it's true, but I just feel like you're more vulnerable when you're in squid form. It might just be like your hitboxes closer together. And like that's why that feels like that. They know I'm here. Ow. We're in danger. You need to calm. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Tickle bomb. killed. At least Tickle Bomb isn't here. Oh wait, no, they're still here. Oh no. Wahoo. Wahoo world. Truly, we are in a dire situation. Here, Nautilus, you paint. I'm gonna get to the middle. Those who own the pole own the map. Okay. Ow. Wow, that killed both of us. So I don't stand behind someone when you see one of those things. Tri-strike, yeah. So yeah, I still got it. I still remember things. Ow. Damn. Stop. Well, I hope that helps some. I splatted something, so might have done something. Stop! Dead. Yep. Well, it wasn't a crushing victory. Alright, I think I'm gonna pull for fun. I'll pull the things for fun. I'll do the machine. My moves are about whims of the machines. Let's see. No. Let's see. No. I believe I will end it for today. Charming Ripple. All red. Okay. Chunks. Brown. Long-awaited soliloquy? Long-awaited soliloquy. I dine when I rhyme. Serving agent. Wow. That's what 8 is. That's what all of them are, really, let's be honest. Okay. Thank you all for watching me play Splatoon. Next time, I don't stream on Saturdays, but next time I will be doing things. You get it. You'll understand. With Persona, you know. Okay. See ya. Bye.